Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and we're here back with a Pauper challenge. This is not a Pauper League, and this is a Pauper Degen challenge. I'll get into why and what's going on with the Pauper format in a second. Let me shout out my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. YouTube is youtube.com/snapbolt. Go check out my YouTube channel. Please follow me on YouTube. That's the best way to support me. It's all you have to do. Even if you don't watch YouTube, just head on over there, youtube.com/snapbolt. Subscribe. It's the best way to support me. Like I said, you can know when all my videos come out. You can check out all my content. I post everything on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much for the support. I am recording live on Twitch. The Twitch is twitch.tv/snapboldgames. So come hang out live. It's a lot of fun. Okay, again, we're playing the Pauper Challenge, and I'm going to be playing Evoke today, but Affinity is so degen right now. Affinity is the best deck by far. I was really close to just registering Affinity. I mean, I still think it's the best choice, but instead of registering Affinity, I just decided, okay, I'm not registering Affinity, but I'll try to register an Affinity killing machine, and that's what we're doing. This is Blue-Eyed Evoke. If you follow my channel, you should know this deck by now. This is like kind of like my baby as far as Pauper's concerned. A lot of people play it now. It's pretty cool. This is like my best brew that I've ever made. It's a blue-white control deck using these Evoke creatures. You combo them with Angelic Renewal and Ephemerate. I have like 15-20 videos of me playing this deck on the channel, so you can go for more detailed decks on the channel there. But as you can see, we are trying to hate Affinity as much as possible. I have 2 Dust to Dust in the main deck, and then in the sideboard, I have 2 Dust to Dust, 4 Revoke Existence, and a Shattering Blow. So we just essentially, and triple Hydroblast. So we just have infinite Affinity hate. Like post board, we just bring in, here, let's move this over. Yeah, post board, we bring in all these cards. We bring in 10 cards, and we already have 2 Dust to Dust main, and the matchup's just not that bad. Like, you can still steal some game ones, especially now that we have 2 Dust to Dust in the main. I just played a league with this 75 last night, and I 5-0'd a league, played against Affinity twice, just smashed it both times. I did draw Dust to Dust in game 1, but I don't think I dropped a game. I'd have to go back and double check, but this deck is really strong. I think we have a good Affinity matchup, and again, we just brought all the hate possible. So I kind of want to play against Affinity. I'm expecting Affinity to be around like 30% of the field. I was really close to even just register. I almost like built this, and I was close to registering something like this, where essentially I was going to be pre-sideboarded against Affinity with like 4 Dust to Dust, 3 Revoke Existence in the main deck. But then I was like, I can't really do this because even if Affinity's 35% of the field, let's say, you know, almost 2/3 of the time we're still going to be playing against non-Affinity decks or other decks that are trying to hate Affinity. So I didn't really want to go this hard. I was close. I needed to figure out a sideboard plan as well, but I was close to registering something like this or just registering, you know, Grixis Affinity. But instead, gonna be just playing hopefully an Affinity killing machine here with infinite hate cards. Just gonna be playing these Evoke creatures. 4 Ponder, 4 Preordain, not even playing Brainstorm to try to shuffle back Dust to Dust. I think if we draw Dust to Dust in like the Fey matchups in game 1, it's just going to be a dead card. I like Ponder a lot better. My results when I play Ponder over Brainstorm just seem to be so much better. A couple other changes I've made to the list, which I think are pretty relevant. I cut a Chancery and I'm playing an extra fetch land. I think that just helps us turn 3 have double white more often. I'm playing a 3rd Plains, and that's mostly because post board, when we're bringing in Revokes, Dust to Dust, Shattering Blow, we really want to turn 3 Dust to Dust. So I wanted even more white sources, and Chancery can be awkward. So down to 2 Chancery, up another fetch, up another Plains, and we're just going to be trying to Dust to Dust on turn 3 all day here. So that's the plan. A couple other changes. Went to 3 counterspell from 4 and playing a prohibit because we have an extra planes. It's kind of tough on the blue for counterspell, so that's why. I'm playing 2 Curse of Chains now, and I've been extremely happy with my limited testing of this card so far, and here's why. This is the answer that we're going to need for Guardian of the Guild pack, so it should help our Pestilence matchup a lot. Even though they can remove Curse, it should buy us some time. I also really like Curse of Change because against Fae, now what I've been doing is I just side out the 2 Dust to Dust, bring in the 2 Curse of Chains. I also just added the Dispel. So I might cut like a Ponder or the Dawnberry Claire for the Dispel. But Curse of Chains against Fae is generally just a removal spell. So I really like the Curse of Chains. Um, and I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. Again, hopefully we just get paired against Affinity, and we'll see how that goes. So without further ado, let's just get into round one. All right, welcome to round one. We're against Biko, blue black, master here. Well, I'm trying to think of something funny to say, but we have to mulligan this hand. We are gonna put back a dust to dust if we have one. Okay, I'll keep this. This hand's actually really good. I'm gonna say. I'm saying, why does it have to be round one? LOL. um. I said, why does it have to be round one and not finals? Pico says agreed. I think I could put back counterspell. I don't know what I'm actually going to be able to counter. I could put back Mully D. I could put back Preordain. I think I want to put back counterspell and just kind of play like a tap out game. My mana is so clunky here that I don't think I really have the option to do anything else. And Pico is playing Affinity. Okay, it's not blue black Fae. I was expecting it to be Fae here. Pico just plays so much Fae, but I guess he's just playing the best deck, so is what it is. I wanted to say, I said it to chat here, but not for the YouTube video. We essentially don't really have a sideboard against non-affinity decks because we have so much hate for affinity that we really don't have any room for any other hate. So all we really have is affinity hate here. I'm probably going to go Preordained Chancery here. Looking for, just essentially looking for dust to dust here. I'm probably going to go bottom bottom. Pico says Faye can't beat this meta, unhappy. Broken meta is broken. I think I'm just gonna bottom looking for dust to dust. There's planes. Okay, it's not bad. I'm still gonna go Chancery here. Yeah, this is like the Chatterstorm meta. Is it time to pre-board against Affinity? We do have pre-board hate against Affinity, actually. I can just Last Breath right now. They're just gonna sack 1 star to save it. That's a pretty bad line. I think I like to go Preordain, look for Journey to Nowhere, and hope we don't die. I can still Last Breath, make them sack an artifact if I have to. I think I need to bottom. I mean, Renewal is good, but they have a Tog with already a ton of artifacts in play. Like, I might just die. Bottom. No Journey, okay. So I can Last Breath, then they sack 1 star, but then that makes me more likely to survive. I can also just go Tranquil Cove, go. They go sack. That's plus 10. If they have land, Disciple, then they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things they sack. That's 5 damage, put me to 16. I mean, if they have Fling, I'm probably going to die. I could save Last Breath to go after one of their creatures next turn. I think I should just Last Breath the Atog, make them sack a star. It's a really bad play, but I think it's what I have to do. It's obviously not good here, but we have to try to win games 2 and 3 a lot of times anyway, unless we get lucky. I mean, actually, I won the game ones. I drew Dust last night, but again, pretty toxic for sure. Affinity is the best deck by far, but I have Quad Revoke, 2 Dust to Dust, 2 Dust to Dust main, and a Shattering Blow, and triple Hydroblast to kill these. So our matchup should be favorable overall. Like we can turn to Revoke or Shattering Blow. I mean, we should be able to do that pretty much every game. And then we have Dusted Us to follow it up. So we have as much hate as possible. Ephemerate. I mean, I guess I can just evoke Soul of Migration as well. Then I get two chump blockers. Going for Moe-D into Ephemerate seems pretty bad. Because then they just break it up with a Gallop Blast. I'm going to just evoke this, get two blockers. We can still win this game. Okay, is this a deadly dispute? Yeah. So they're just gonna draw 4 cards here, make a treasure token. Just. They're gonna need a lot though. They only have one colored source as well, plus a treasure. Another Ichor Wellspring. Yeah, I mean this is not good, obviously, but if we just top deck Dusted Us, exile 2 lands, start chumping, we might be able to come back here. Maybe just Journey to Nowhere that Atog, buy some time. Opponent does have 7 cards in hand. Again, I'm happy to play against Affinity all day. Like, I literally cannot have any more hate. So, if we lose a match to Affinity, it's going to be a bummer, but I thought that that could happen as well. There's Disciple, Star. Obviously, I just block with one bird. Looks like they don't have Fling yet. Sometimes they also only play one Fling. Okay. Angelic Renewal. Now I think I'm gonna go play Ash Barrens, play Angelic Renewal, evoke Moe-D, draw 4, and then I have 2 creatures back. They can Gallop Blast 1, I can chump still. I mean, that's the best line, I feel like. It's not fantastic, but I'm gonna do it. Because they can't break this up with a removal. Okay. Pass. We could certainly just be dead here. Our draw was kind of clunky. We didn't draw any journeys. They're kind of going off. I thought about playing, mostly Rakdos with like Ancient Grudge's main, but I figured that Evoke with access to Dust to Dust would just be better than that, honestly. Second Disciple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16 damage, and that's lethal. Okay. Lost game 1. And here we go. Here we go. Again, you cannot have more hate than this. But see, now, if we have like a non-functional draw for game 2 or 3, we could still lose, which is just pretty scary. This is how I sideboard. I think I do this. I like this. Could keep one Ponder, slide out like Prohibit or Counterspell. But I think I like this. So we have 4 Revoke Existence, 4 Dust Dust, 1 Shattering Blow, triple Hydro Blast. Not to mention just like our Evoke package. Plus we have Archaeomancers to get back Dust Dust and stuff. All right, let's go game 2. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the cards. I was just answering a text there. Yeah, only 10 Affinity hate cards, but you forgot about 2 Affinity hate cards main deck too. All right, let's jam. Let's see if we can take out Biko here. Unfortunately, we have to mulligan this one lander. All right, we have to keep this. We have double cantrip, so we do need to find a white source, but yeah, obviously just gonna keep this. Okay, there we go. Top, top. Then next turn we go Tranquil Cove, Ponder, and then we start blasting. See if it's enough. It might not be enough. Okay, they duress. Probably take Dust to Dust. But we have another Revoke coming. Diseased meta for sure. Hydroblast, Ephemerate, Preordain. I mean, I think these cards are good enough. I can always bottom this Ephemerate. Let's go top, top, top. No tap land. This way I can go Revoke Preordain next turn. Because says why so much hate. I'm saying you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, this is interesting actually. They're probably leaving up Deadly Dispute to sack the land. I could consider not casting Revoke Existence here. I think I want Evolving Wilds. Like if I don't cast Revoke, I mean I still get to kill a land and then I can kill a land next turn again. And they have to just change one of their lands into a treasure. But if I don't cast Revoke, then the problem is they probably just leave up Deadly Dispute again next turn. Let's draw this so then we can start dust to dusting soon. I'm gonna just, I have to just do it. I know he probably has Deadly Dispute, but I'm still just in the land destruction business here, so. Still gonna do it. Just try to make them not be able to function, essentially. Okay, we can exile another land. Late to dinner, okay. Pass. Now we're looking to draw Muldrifter, basically. Dust to dust. See what we can do here. Bridge. Okay. Get planes. All right. Now we evoke this, and then we late to dinner that probably. We have an answer for a Tog. We have the late to dinner. It's not fantastic. I mean, we could lose this game. They had the duress too. Chances of losing this game are high, but our draw wasn't that good. We were also on a mulligan. And we still have 3 Dust to Dust in the deck, you know? We're doing fine. There we go. They could, if they have Deadly Dispute up, it's just like pretty bad for us here. I think I want to exile 2 lands. Maybe just Mirror Enforcer plus land is the way to go. I should just get the Mirror Enforcer. They didn't have another one. That's good. Hopefully they try to play in a Tog next turn. They're sacking blood. Discarding a Gallop sure. I mean, they probably have another Gallop or they just are trying to find more lands. Obviously kind of wishing I just went exile land here, but I didn't. Really want to draw Muldrifter, basically. Or just more Dust to Dust, I suppose. Chancery. Okay. Not loving my position, actually. If they play a Tog, I'm fine with that. I mean, I guess they could have Dispelled. I don't think they even usually play that anymore. They also have this Blood Fountain, which is pretty annoying. It's just Hydro right. I guess that's attack first. Oh, I should have Hydroed first, because I might need to leave a blocker back if they have a counter spell. Damn. They're at 16. Just going to attack with everything. I can also go to 24. I think I will Hydroblast on their upkeep. Now, because, I mean, I guess if they have to sack treasure, it's kind of worse for them. Just Hydroblast now. I should have done this main one. Yeah. Oh, they're red blasting it. Okay, we're probably just dead then? Definitely should have gone for the Hydro main one. That was a big mistake. So they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If they have Disciple, we die. I made a mistake. Blood Fountain, that's 2 more artifacts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's not lethal yet, but I guess they can play more after drawing. Jeez. Deadly Dispute. That doesn't even take them down an artifact, which is pretty nuts. And Disciple for lethal. I fucked up. I punted. He's just gonna go for it. Damn. I played loose there. I think that, yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it's super lethal. Biko got us. Brutal. That's disgusting. I fucked up though. I might have been able to win that game if I just went Hydroblast main 1. They counter it, and then I could just go attack just for 4, leave back like double bird or something. I mean, our draws. I mean, we're gonna shuffle, but our draws. Look at that graveyard. Dust to dust, dust to dust, revoke, revoke. Hydro lost the game. Yep. I guess you should just register Affinity no matter what. Unban Sojourner's Companion. Ban Dust to Dust. Alright. We'll see you two for round 2. Alright, welcome back to round 2. We're against Lolo Polo 2001. I'm gonna keep this hand a little bit sketchy, but I have a ponder, right? I'm gonna have to play fast too. I used about 3 minutes off my clock there before I got to the match. I couldn't really win with Mutagenic in that Is It Blitz game, because they can just keep activating Pestilence in response. They had like 6 black mana. There's nothing I could do. We're in the 0-1 bracket here. I'm expecting Affinity from Lolo Polo. I guess I don't really know. Yeah. Blood Fountain? Yeah. Okay. Alright, these are good. Now I can leave up Counterspell next turn if I want. I can also preordain. I have a Mully D on top that wouldn't be bad to draw. Wedding Invitation. I think I'm going to just leave up counter here. Draw the Mully D and I can preordain next turn. I'll counter anything they do. Not that, but they might do something else. Yeah. Another one, sure. And then they're going to also play a Tog. This deck is just insane. God. I mean, I kind of need these cards, but they also kind of aren't good enough. Like, I can top, and then I can play Dawnbringer Cleric, exile Mirror Enforcer, and then I can plan to go block Ephemerate. I guess I just need to top. It's not ideal, though. I'm going to exile the Mirror Enforcer because of the Blood Fountain. And I'm going to try to go block Ephemerate here. It's obviously not that good either, but it's where we're at. They only have 2 cards in hand, so they might not have much else going on. Yeah, exile Mirror Enforcer from the graveyard, not the one in play. Yeah, that'd be pretty nuts. Looks like opponent might be on black-red affinity, no Thoughtcast. Not sure yet. We have to chump a Tog here, but we're going to try to go chump Ephemerate. Terrarion, sure. They could have Galblast to break this up, but nothing I can do, obviously. I'm going to try to ponder into like a journey for this. Try to buy time, maybe draw Dust to Dust, journey into Dust to Dust or something. If we 0-2 against Affinity, it's just so fucking brutal. Please, no. Not like this. I think, again, I am fine to play against Affinity every round, even though the deck is so good. Okay, we can't block it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's lethal? Oh no, it might not be because we can gain life. So if they sack their board, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we can go up to 23. I'm going to let them sack their board. I guess they could have Galblast. Oh, they also have a Mirror Enforcer. But I can block that. They're going in. If they don't have Galblast, I think I don't die here. I think they punt. I think I can survive with Ephemerate by gaining 2. I think we got him. 19. And I go block. And then they sack, and then I Ephemerate, gain 2. They should not have done this. They threw this game for sure. Gain 2 life. I guess we go to 4, and they still have a 4/4, but I get to gain 2 again. And then I have Mully D Ephemerate here. They have 0 lands. Like, I should be able to win from here, right? I think I just go Mully D Ephemerate. I need to draw cards. All right. Got lucky here, it looks like. I don't know if I need any of these. They're not bad, but I can just shuffle. I don't want to block with Molly D this turn if I don't have to, but I can just block a Tog actually. I guess it's just good enough. I'll just shuffle. I don't think I need these. Another Ephemerate. I'm also at 6. Okay. Watch us still lose. Yeah, they didn't need to do this. So if I go... What if I don't block the Mirror Enforcer? What if I just block a Tog with Dawnbringer Cleric? I guess I'm just fine to block with Molly D. They have to sack to save the Tog. And then I can just leave Dawnbringer Cleric in play. They can't Gallblast me because they played this pre-combat. Yeah, I think they also made a mistake by playing this pre-combat because they could have had Great Furnace Blast. But now I can just block like this, go to 2, they can't kill, and then I get to at least, even if they sack an artifact here to kill this, I get to gain 2, and then Molly D Ephemerate maybe again next turn. Yeah, I think this is fine. We have the journey as well, exactly. And I get to gain 2 again. Gain 2 life. And then I have 6 mana. So I can go play Ash Barrens, Journey, get the Mirror Enforcer, and then go Molly D Ephemerate. Oops. I don't think they can Gallblast us for 4, so I don't think I'm not worried about getting killed by Gallblast here. I can gain more life next turn if I want and leave up counter. Whew! If the opponent didn't go for it, they would have been fine. And we get all the hate. Side like this. Oh, maybe I was siding out. Maybe I could side out an extra renewal rather than 2 ponders. Because I have less evoke creatures as well. I could just do this. I think that's what I did once. I don't hate that. I mean, they must have just forgotten about Ephemerate because they were probably thinking I have the win guaranteed with one. They only have 1 mana up. They were probably not thinking of a way they could lose, and they just misjudged the situation. I'm gonna side like this. Try to go down to 2 renewals here because I have less evoke creatures and still have 3 Ephemerates. I'll be back 30 seconds, chat. Sorry, was muted. I think. Maybe not. Okay, let's go. Let's submit here. I was close to registering like pre-boarded hate against Affinity. Wow. I wonder if I just mulligan this. I mean, I feel like no. I have double white, I have good mana, and I have so much hate in my deck that I can draw into it. I'm gonna keep. Plus, if they like play early duresses, it's not bad to have my removal spells like my revokes and Death's Dust on top of my library instead. Wow. I think I'll go top here, and then maybe leave up counterspell next turn. Like if they duress us here, it's fine. Actually, I'd be happy with that. If they just play like a Nicker Wellspring. Green-red bridge. Okay, that makes me think that they're on black-red affinity for sure. Duress. Oh no, Blood Fountain. Because why would they play this? Double Frogmite. All right, well, that's not ideal. I can take some hits off these. I am going to leave up counter this turn. Like, this is still just like a 5-turn clock. No, I don't think they're playing that. I'm pretty sure they're just straight black-red affinity. I'm going to counter this. Okay, nice. So now I go preordain, preordain. Oh, wait. Let's Evolving Wilds first. And then play 2 preordains. And then we can start dust to dusting. Bottom, top, because I can get back dust to dust. They crack blood. Ephemerate Island. While Ephemerate isn't bad, do I want it? I think I want it. I have Moe-D, I have Archaeomancer. I think I want it. Alright. See if we can exile them all exactly. Depending on what they do here, I probably need to just exile both Frogmites. I think I'm going to do that. I don't want to go any lower. Next turn I can go Archaeomancer with Ephemerate up, or Moe-D Ephemerate. Alright, well they're going Ancestral Recall, not ideal. Mirror Enforcer, okay. We're also down to 12. Duress, take Ephemerate, that's fine. At least they're not taking this Dust to Dust, so I can get it back. Definitely just playing Archaeomancer next turn. Could get back Ephemerate and play it, but that's only if they're tapped out. If they have 1 mana up, I can't do that. Deadly Dispute right now. Interesting. I don't know if I agree with that play. I guess we're at 12. Wow, so they have probably 4 Frogmites in the deck. So they're going for the more aggressive build. I don't hate going Renewal into Evoke Moe-D. I mean, if they have Pyroblast here, we get crushed, but I think that's kind of true regardless. And I get to draw 4, and then either chump this or trade with this. I'm going to do it. Maybe this is wrong, but gives me a better block. I can't Dust to Dust this turn anyway. If I went Archaeomancer, yeah, I don't know. I like drawing 4. There's a Shattering Blow. And 2 more hate cards. Okay, we need to survive this 1 turn. Then I can Dust to Dust both their creatures and then still have this up. Can't Blood Fountain back things that are exiled. Okay, looking good here. Even if they Gallop Moe-D, attack for 6, we might be fine. Looking good, looking good. I'm going to block... Actually, I think I should block Frogmite. I know I go to 8, and then I could die to double Gallop Blast, but I get to gain 1 next turn. Then I can go exile Mirror Enforcer plus the land, and then they're on less resources. I think this is just better. Gaining 1 is huge. Oh, they have a Tog. Oh, we drew Journey. Nice. Hell yeah. We needed to draw Journey there, actually. They have 0 cards. So I go Journey a Tog, Revoke Existence, the Mirror Enforcer, Tranquil Cove. That was a good draw, obviously. Hey, greed is good. Greed is good. They only have a Frogmite in the graveyard right now. Yeah, but exiling Blood Fountains in the future might be better than lands. Oh yeah, that may have been better to use the Shattering Blow. I was just thinking to use the sorcery. Good point though. Munitions. I'm pretty close to being able to Archaeomancer back Counterspell or Ephemerate as well. All right, they're just getting back a Frogmite and playing it. I do have the Dust to Dust though. Another Tranquil Cove. So now I just go Dust to Dust. Tranquil Cove. They have nothing left right now. Okay. I'm not going to Shattering Blow this right now. I'm just going to wait. Another Evoke. Nice. So if I Archaeomancer back Ephemerate and they drew exactly Galvanic Blast, I get kind of blown out. But it also allows me to, if it works, I get to basically win the game. But if I get back Counterspell here, do I probably win the game too? What about also just getting back Revoke? Or Dust to Dust, I mean. And then just start exiling all their lands? I don't like that as much. Let's see if they're F6'd. They're not. Getting back Counterspell, I think, is best. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, they might be F6 now. I mean, I can just get back Ephemerate and not play it. They would have had to draw exactly Galvanic Blast. All right, whatever. I'm just doing it. Nice. All right. Now I think we can't lose. Probably shouldn't say that, but Ichor Wellspring, just counter this. Because I can get back Counterspell. I get back Ephemerate. Plenty of time on the clock. Another Archaeomancer, nice. Get back Counterspell. And then Archaeomancer. Get back Preordain. I don't think I need Death to Dust at this point. And then pass. Might have tapped wrong there. Was trying to play a little bit quickly. I think this is pretty much locked up though. Too much hate this time. And now I can start looping Death Dusts and exiling all their lands with Counterspell up. Can also exile the Blood Fountain just to make it easier. Should be good here. Went for the slightly greedy land. I can just end it early also with just Soul of Migration Evoke. Or Ephemerate. I guess I'm just going to do that. That just doesn't give them enough time to really do anything. Because that at least just puts a clock on them. I'm not sure why they're playing so slowly. They might just be annoyed at all of our hate. They might be trying to make us like use our time or something. I'm not really sure. But they have the right to use their clock as they see fit. Could have preordained first. Yeah, maybe they're just pissed that they should have won game one, and now they are losing the match. I mean, I'm not going to time out. I still have 12 minutes left. So it should be good here. Not the most exciting magic you've ever seen, but not the worst. Yeah, Frogmite does help you play faster Mirror Enforcers as well, but like I feel like Thoughtcast is pretty free to play. Like it doesn't make your mana that bad. Like I guess you could play more Wedding Invitations if you don't play Thoughtcast, but I feel like Thoughtcast is so good that why would you play Frogmite? I don't like Frogmite. It's a frog. I mean, yeah, it's a frog. And I don't know what opponent is doing here. It literally is a frog. The art is kind of hard to tell like what's going on in Frogmite. Like this eyeball looks like it's on the side of the head with the head facing like to the side, but this eyeball is poking over the head. It's actually kind of looking like almost towards the picture. It's kind of hard to see what's happening. You know what they could be is that I know Lolo Polo. I'm pretty sure they play other formats. They could just be double queuing here, but it's kind of annoying if they're taking this long, like when this game is like so over. You know what I mean? They have not banned cards in Pauper recently. The last ban was Chatterstorm plus Sojourner's Companion, and Affinity is just running rampant right now. I mean, I made them wait like what 2 or 3 minutes when the match started. That's why I'm behind on time. So, but they've been playing this match, and now they're playing slowly. I think they're either double queuing or they're trying to waste time. I don't know, but I just have to wait. We don't know if they're salty or not. I mean, they might just be, you know, doing something else. But if they were just making us waste time, that is definitely, bad mannered. But we don't know if that's what they're doing. They could be double queuing, and still planning to try to finish this match. Maybe they think they can still play it out, but seems to not be the case. I'm gonna pause for YouTube at this point. All right, looks like the opponent's back. They made one action. So if they're just trying to really take as much time off the clock as possible, then we'll know now. Because if they just take one action and then pause again for 5 minutes here, then we know they're being salty. See, they just took an action. It just passed phases, and now it's pause. Now we're paused again. I'm gonna repause for YouTube. We'll get their clocks down to 8:35. I think this kind of trying to not take actions is a reportable offense for sure. So how about this? Reporting doesn't really seem to do anything as far as I'm concerned, but everybody in chat can see Lolo Polo is likely just trying to like be salty and take as much time as possible. Maybe they're doing something else. I mean, they could have conceded this game. Obviously, they're not. Um, they know we have counterspell in hand. Everybody can see their name. Their reputation is on the line too. Um, so is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. If Lolopo is here, I think this is kind of bad sportsmanship. So is what it is. I'll pause for YouTube again. Opponent may or may not be back here. Looks like they're passing their turn. See if they just use all their time here or not. It'll be interesting. We don't really need to do anything else. I'll probably start dusting them, I suppose. I think they're just going to take all their time and just make us wait 15 minutes. So, yeah, pretty BM from the opponent here. Yeah, this is pretty sad. Just, you know, it just makes, like, when you, like, rage like this, or, like, when you tilt and just waste the opponent's time, like this opponent's doing to us, it just makes you look bad. Like, there's no reason to just be a bad sport like this. Like, Biko just beat us when we brought, 12 hate cards for the matchup. We still lost. I'm just going to be a respectful opponent. GG's. Move on. It's all good. Oh, looks like they're back. But yeah, I'm gonna dust for fun here. I can still have double counterspell up. I'll just get a blood fountain, because why not? Now they're gonna make us wait again. Also, not the best YouTube content when I have to just like keep trying to pause and wait, but you can see what lengths people go to. Um, I like seeing Salt in the chat. I think it's hilarious usually. Um, but I'm not gonna get salty at this opponent in the chat and like start complaining. It's not my style. Just gonna counter. Like, I think we're safe against pretty much everything. If I didn't have a second counter spell, I wouldn't have countered this first one, but yeah, unfortunate that the opponent has to take this route in the game. Now we know also, moving forward, Lolo Polo, name's pretty easy to remember. All know that they did this to us. We can, instead of offering them any splits or, like in the future, instead of being courteous to this opponent, we certainly don't have to be now. So, opponent is just doing this to themselves. Yeah, I know they play all the time. They're a MTGO grinder. There's there's no reason for them to, do what they're doing here. They're 100% just trying to waste 15 minutes of our time, and pretty disrespectful. I know I was a couple minutes late, but I apologized and started playing, and yeah, confirmed salt overdose from the opponent here for sure. And we're the last match left. So I'll just not pause the recording for YouTube again, and YouTube you can watch their time dwindle to zero along with me and everyone in chat. And on YouTube you can always just skip forward in the video if you don't like watching this stuff. Yeah, we can just know the opponent is pissed and we got him, and is what it is. They time out. Pretty bad mannered from the opponent here. Hopefully they have been in chat, listening to this, and they can know what they've done is disrespectful. All right, let's go round 3. All right, round 3. We're against Ezokrato. Always plays good decks. I assume Ezra's going to be on Affinity, actually. They generally play Fae, but I think last time I played them in a league, they were on Affinity, so we'll see here. Would you like to play first? Yes. And hold up 1 second. All right. Our 7's a little clunky, but I'm going to keep it. We're on the play. I think I'm going to lead turn 1 Tranquil Cove. See what we're up against before I fire off this Preordain, because knowing what we're up against is huge with what we want to keep on top or bottom. If it's Affinity, we want to keep Dust to Dust. Yeah, it is Affinity. Okay. Another Preordain. I have Plains in hand. I think I like going Preordain right now and then probably Island Preordain looking for Dust to Dust, because we can turn 3 Dust to Dust here. We have a lot of looks. Drawing a Ponder is not bad, but I think just bottom here. Ephemerate. Dust to Dust? No. Bottom. Prohibit. Okay, that's not a bad one. Tranquil Cove. All right, now I get to leave a Prohibit to counter a 2-drop, which is really nice. Let's just play Cove. And then if they just tap out for like Ichor Wellspring, or the like, and I prohibit it and untap and Mully Ephemerate, should be in a fantastic position. We've already bottomed a lot of non-Dust to Dusts. Oh, they're doing nothing. Oh, definitely counter this. Dust to Dust. No, but it's a counter spell. Let's just pass. Does suck. We know there's 4 non-Dust to Dusts on the bottom of the library, but I still think I'll cycle Ash Barrens. I'm just gonna counter this. They don't have another land. I can just tap out from OED here. I can play Archaeomancer. Either way is good. I mean, Archaeomancer, getting back Counterspell, leaving up Ephemerate, seems really good to me. Oops, I tapped wrong. I should have obviously left up Tranquil Cove. And then they're going to need to spend 2 removal spells on this because I have the Ephemerate. They do have double Galblast, but again, they have to spend both. Take their turn. Now I'm just going to tap out from OED. Ephemerate. Fortunately, didn't have another Plains. But they've already used 2 removal spells. They just don't have a functional hand. Whew! Nice. I mean, we did counter 1 draw spell and a munitions. So we did counter 2 things. It's like, if we didn't counter anything, they would have drawn off Wellspring and then sacked Wellsprings to munitions, drawn off that. We did interact twice and then forced them to double Galblast. But their draw was obviously not good. Three for 3 on Affinity, by the way. Let's see if we can go XO. And the deck is on the Scryfall one. I'm transferring over to Scryfall for my deck lists. Scryfall is just the best for everything Magic related, for card searching and deck lists and everything. Gotta go with Scryfall. I think I liked the double renewal out sideboard plan. I think I like this plan here. Yeah, we could face Affinity every round this challenge. I especially wanted to bring this much Affinity hate as well, because if we can get into the winner's metagame, then we're even more likely to play against Affinity. So like, you know, if you're in the 2-0 bracket or 3-0 bracket, then you're even exponentially higher to play against Affinity there, where all the hate gets even better. So, all right, let's jam. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Gotta not choke on my water. That's the first step. Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna just see what they do. I mean, if they just play like an Ichor Wellspring here, exiling their bridge is gonna be pretty good. Turn 3 Dust to Dust. Turn 2 Evoke Counterspell, turn 3 Dust to Dust is pretty tempting. But also just exiling this before they can Deadly Dispute it away, I think it's gotta be the play. And then I could leave up Counterspell next turn. Yeah. I mean, we came to blow up artifact lands, so let's do that. Yeah, you always want to plan to be in the winner's meta. It's always a good tournament strategy. All right, now I go Tranquil Cove, pass with Counterspell up, and then next turn I get to Dust to Dust 2 lands. This is looking good. Plus, we have a lot more hate we can draw into. Oh, they might not even have a land. They just might not have functional draws here. Yeah. That's kind of rough. And they just concede. Yeah. Okay. Nice. That was a quick match. We were one of the first 2 matches done with Evoke. That's incredible. I'll see everyone on YouTube in round 4. 2-1 in the challenge now. 2-1 against Affinity. Let's go. All right, 2-1 in the challenge. Round 4 here. We're against Anolis. I was just telling Chad I played against Anolis last night. They were on Affinity. I'm expecting Affinity again here. I think they were testing for this challenge. They just said, I hope not to play against you. I'm telling them I've played against Affinity every round, and I'm pretty sure they're on Affinity. So this hand is not very good. We're on the draw. Right now, it's a turn 2 Chancery, discard a card, turn 3 Renewal, turn 4 Evoke Mulgifter. I wonder if I should just mulligan. I mean, because I played against Anolis and they were on Affinity like last night in a league, and they said they were testing for this. I'm pretty sure they're going to be on Affinity here. Is this hand good enough? Like turn 4, Evoke Mulgifter, draw 2. I mean, obviously we can draw cards and make our hand could get better. This is tough. This is tough. This is a really tough decision. I mean, if we just draw planes, then this hand becomes like really good. I think I should just keep. It's kind of close though. Okay, 4 for 4 on Affinity here. And again, if we lose game 1, we get the hate games 2 and 3. I don't know. I think this hand's fine. It has a lot of potential. Again, drawing planes or Ash Barrens or Terramorphic makes this hand like a lot better. Now I can discard Island or Ephemerate. Not sure here. It's close. Yeah, that was a tough decision there. Maybe this hand is just too slow, but opponent's not doing that much here. I guess if they play a Tog right now, we're play a 4/4. Journey to Nowhere. I mean, this isn't actually killing me where a Tog will actually kill me. I still think I might want to just Journey this. Save the life. Like, what are the chances that they just untap and play a Tog? Reasonably high. Playing Renewal is decent because then I get to evoke Moldrifter next turn. Just gonna Journey. It's close. Also, I get to spend cards here and I have to discard less cards after Renewal Moldrifter. I can also potentially go for Moly D Ephemerate next turn. Not sure. Just depends. Disciple. A Tog. Another Disciple. If we find Dust to Dust here, we can't even cast it. And oh, Munitions. That's gonna kill us. Damn. Soul of Migration. I mean, so they can go sack, sack. Each thing deals 3 damage. And I'm just going Moly D Ephemerate here. This draw probably should have just been a mulligan. They can't make red mana right now. But at least I get to draw 2 extra cards, have my Moldrifter in play. Sure, they can kill it, but at least I get to draw 4. And then I still don't really do anything next turn. All the Pauper grinders except yours truly here. Okay, there's Plains. That's not bad. So I have to discard 1 card. I think I'm just discarding a Renewal. They sack Blood Token. Oh, they sack Blood Fountain to Munitions to use a mana. That's interesting. Now they can sack 2 artifacts to kill the Moly D. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I still think top deck Dust to Dust right now will not be enough. I mean, we'll see. They Galv Blast that, attack for 2. We're gonna have to probably find Dawnbringer for this as well. Journey to Nowhere. So I can go plain Soul of Migration Ephemerate. At 14, they can go sack, sack, sack. That's each one deals 3 damage. That's 12 damage. So if they draw a land, it's lethal. But I think I have no outs to an untapped land. Journey a Disciple, then I get hit down to 9. And then untapped land kills me also. I guess I go to 15. I guess Journey Disciple. Oh, wait, no, they can sack Blood right now. That puts me to 11. And then I Journey Disciple. Then I get hit for 5 down to 6, and then I'm dead on board if I do that. So if I go Soul Migration Ephemerate, they go sack blood, deal me damage, untap, sack all your lands, kill you. I think I'm dead no matter what. I just have to hope they misplay. So, okay. I think I'm just dead on board no matter what. Our draw was just a little bit too slow here. Gonna have to win the next two. Again, I literally think if opponent doesn't mess up, we're dead on board no matter what. We're dead on board again, no matter what we do. Yeah, this is pair demos. Now they can just, each one of these deals 3 damage because they have double disciple. So they can just go sack, 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 sack. Just make them do it though. They're doing it. All right. The munitions was too much. We do get triple hydroblast also, which helps against munitions. Plus, obviously, just like the infinite artifact exile. We have extra planes. Yeah, time to unleash the hate. If we can only go 2 and 2 against Affinity with this build, then that's disgusting. Again, maybe that was a mulligan, but I also knew we were against Affinity. Like, that was a keep in the dark, right? Okay, same sideboard plan that we've been doing. We don't need Dawnbringer anymore because we have triple Hydroblast. Okay, I like this. It's like that line from Star Wars with the Emperor, where he says, "Let the hate flow through you." That's what I think about every time I sideboard. We're just letting the hate flow. It's like good, good. Pumpkin Queen, I expect nothing less. All right, let's go game 2. All right, would you like to play first? Yes. Snap keep. Now comes the hate. Opponent says, "Now comes the horror!" Exclamation mark. Nice. They mulligan. Okay. Will I Shattering Blow on 2? Depends. Turn 1 duress? No. Now I definitely will. Just whatever. Take that out. I know I have to wait a turn to Dust to Dust now, but I think it's good. Yeah, just Sinkhole. Let's go. It's funny to have the Shattering Blow also as the extra hate card. Okay. I could Divination here, but I don't think I need to. I think I can just go Tranquil Cove and then fetch with Ash Barrens, and then next turn Dust to Dust. They said, "What's that card? Instant?" Oh, yeah. All right. Let's gain 1, pass. If they play Black Source and then have Deadly Dispute up, it's going to be kind of annoying, but we still should be good to go here. Okay, nice. I guess they could have like Spell Pierce, but they don't usually have that. I think I just get Island. I'm actually gonna go play Plains Dust to Dust? Yeah, I don't think they are going to have anything here. Nice. Opponent says dot dot dot. I mean, come on. You register Affinity. Come on, let me play cards. No. You're playing. I don't want to do that. We got to take down Affinity here. Come on. All right. Now I'm just going to go Archaeomancer, get back Dust to Dust. I feel like it should be a concession from them. Like, they can't really get out from under this. Yeah. That's the plan, executed perfectly there. Turn 2, land destruction. Turn 3, double land destruction. I guess it was turn 4. We had to wait till they played a second land. All right. Let's try to not let them play cards in game 3 either. Otherwise, we might lose. All right. We do need to draw untapped land, but this hand's a snap keep. They mulligan to 6. Duress doesn't do it. This hand looks great. Drawing a Revoke or a Shattering Blow would be nice. I guess we can have turn 3 counterspell up, which is actually pretty huge. Like, this hand is great. A little bit clunky, but still should be fine. Now I just play Cove, pass, and then have Dust to Dust up next turn. Don't have counterspell up on 2 now, but obviously I can just let them have a turn here, and then I can start blasting, as Danny DeVito would say. All right. Well, let's hope they don't have double duress. Yeah, 4 for 4 affinities here. What's up, Hamuda? Opponent gives us the quad dot 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 dot. That means they probably can't stop both. Okay. Now we exile Bridge Vault, leave them with Seat, and we draw Revoke. Nice. Thanks for all the follows here, everyone. I mean, we came prepared. We came prepared. They play tap land. Now we can go. We probably just revoke their land, play bounce land. Waiting. They're saying, please stop. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Okay. We still need to draw like a Mully D, but we can also just draw more hate. We can draw our Archaeomancer. We have a counterspell. We have a journey. Like if they had Tog here, we just journey that. Okay, we'll still probably just journey that too. Prohibit. It's a nice draw. With multiple counterspells, I think I am fine to just journey this. They have 3 cards in hand. We have 4. We don't really have anything going on, but our draws are obviously really, really strong from here. Plus, just how we have double counterspell is massive here. Okay. We're down to 1 card, though. Okay. Not like this. we did side out a lot of our evokers. We set it out 3 souls. This is just a 4/4. They have 2 cards in hand. No actual black mana. They do have double prism though. Duress. All right, let's just counter this. They have 1 card left. Not a Tog, please. Guess I'll get planes. Okay. Gonna need to draw something. But also, any of our artifact hate, like Death to Dust or Revoke or Shattering Blow, also just deals with this to buy us even more time too. So we still have like a bunch more turns before this kills us. And having another counterspell does buy us extra time as well. They have another one? Oh no. Not like this. They have 0 cards. We're dead next turn. Damn. No. Sucks. Feels bad. GG's. Ah, man. Wasn't able to find a MOED to get out of it. Not enough hate. Damn. They duressed 1 Dust to Dust. We cast 1, cast a Revoke, and then just didn't have answers for these. Wow. Wow. Brutal. 2-2 against Affinity. I did not think that was going to be the case. God damn it. So dumb. So dumb. All right. Let's go round 5. See everyone there on YouTube. All right. 2-2 against Affinity now. We're in round 5 against Ally. I think that's how you say it, right? Is it Ally? Ally? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. We're going to keep this hand. This hand is good. I don't remember if this player plays Affinity or Elves or something else. Chat is saying Tron. I guess we'll see. They do play a lot of Tron. Yeah, I've played against Affinity all 4 times so far today. Can't believe we've lost twice. It's just so brutal. I'm not sure with this build exactly, but I think I'm undefeated lifetime against Flickertron with Evoke. Just kind of crazy to say, but I think the matchup's better than it looks on paper because you actually have just so many actual counterspells. And it is Tron. Okay. Gotta play fast here from the beginning. I think I'll leave up Prohibit. I want them to play like a Prism or something. If they play Bonders, it's annoying. Damn. Wish this was Counterspell. I got wrecked basically because it wasn't. That sucks. Evoke Ephemerate? No, don't do it. They don't have it. Whew. They mire back their divination. Okay. Yeah, let's just make a big board. Just put 6 power into play and then start leaving up counters. All right. This is also why this matchup's, I think, reasonable. They were on a big mulligan here. They tap out from OED. I can journey that. Okay, this is looking good. I'm going to go journey or mole drifter. Attack. Leave up prohibit rather than cantripping twice. They could still play a prism or something that I want to counter. Yeah, or like a crop rotation or something. Another bonders. That's slightly annoying. We have a bunch of power here. Another bonders. This is just costing me so much. Okay, now I can. Oh. Okay. Gain 9. Just getting so punished for leaving up interaction here. Okay, counterspell is actually very good. Because now I can go like ponder to try to hit a land. We do. So I want to draw these lands, and I can leave up double counter now. Sure, they're at 24, and they can start drawing cards slowly with bonders, but we have 6 power in play and double counter in hand. So we're doing totally fine here. Yeah, all might have been 2-1s, but I mean, that's fine. I think I'm going to let this resolve now. I know I could prohibit it, but I'd rather prohibit other things that matter more. Maybe this now I counter? Do you want to use my mana and use this prohibit? The fact that I have another counter, I should just use my mana now. And then impulse, I'm going to counter this. Then they go mine, they're far from Tron, they go cannonade. 0 cards in hand, but 1,000,000 bonders in play. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I go play Ash Barrens, cast Muldrifter. I could lead on Preordain. I like the play Muldrifter line. Don't think I need that, but I will take Ephemerate. They have 0 cards. I think I want to just draw cards right now. I could make a bigger board right now. They're at 16, so if I Ephemerate this, I get 2 birds. But I think drawing cards into more counterspells is more important. And because they don't have Tron, they can't exactly draw so many cards with these bonders. So still looking to be in a great spot. Impulse. Compulsive research. Okay, looking good, looking good. Pumpkin Queen just is the mad scientist with puns over there. I actually really love it. All right, let's go draw more cards. Another Ephemerate, nice. Let's lead on Preordain. Archaeomancer. Top. Now let's go. I have another Ephemerate already. So I can go untapped land, Archaeomancer. They're tapped out. Then Ephemerate, Archaeomancer, get back counterspell. That's what I'm going to do. Archaeomancer. Oh, get back counterspell. I guess I get back Ephemerate. And then do I Ephemerate right now, getting back counterspell? I guess that's the line. Okay. And then I'm just going to pass with Ephemerate up and counterspell up. There's Tron. Okay, so they can draw infinite here. We just have to untap. I don't even want to cycle or anything. So it's Ephemerate. Could get back Prohibit or Ephemerate. Probably just get back Ephemerate. Do they have something to respond? Draw island. All right, let's attack for 4. I think I'm gonna lead on playing playing Ponder. There's another counter spell. All right, let's draw that and probably shuffle these lands away. This is looking good. They're gonna just draw a bunch of cards with Bonder's ornaments. We might be fine. We can ephemerate, get back prohibit, and have double counter spell up. We can like cast counter, counter prohibit, and ephemerate this turn. So it's looking fine. And end of turn, I can go for some ephemerates to try to make a bigger board. I can even potentially represent lethal next turn. I mean, sure, they could have Moment's Peace, but Tron doing Tron things over there. But we're kind of doing it as well. They play Island. They play Stonehorn Dignitary. No, don't want that to happen. They prohibit. Why did it say targeting milk in the game log? I have no idea why. Okay, let that resolve, and then I just go for counter again. Forbidden Alchemy. All right, let that resolve. If they take a counterspell with this Alchemy, I'm able to ephemerate, get back prohibit, or count, and then prohibit with the Chancery. So still have multiple counters back. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pulsa Marasa back Mnemonic Wall. Damn. And they can cast and resolve Mnemonic Wall here. God damn it. I wonder if I was supposed to go Ephemerate, get back Prohibit, but I didn't. Okay, just let this resolve. Nothing we can do. We can get back a bunch of counters, though. So if they tap out for wall here, that's the plan. Yeah, they're going to play Mnemonic Wall, maybe get back Pulse. Maybe get back a counterspell. Okay. They're getting back Prohibit. Sure. And I'm going to go Ephemerate this twice. They're at 16. Yeah. Get back counter. Ephemerate this. Get back Prohibit. Untap. Get back both ephemerates. Try to do this quickly. Oh, nice. That was huge. Exile that. Ephemerate this. Get back counterspell. Play land. Attack. I wonder if I want to make more power now. I think I do. 1, 2, yeah. I don't need to get anything back, really. Just going to make a bigger board. Already have triple counter up here. I wouldn't say it's very good, but I would say that it's winnable. I'm behind on time here, but I think I'm ahead in this game. We have an Archaeomancer loop going, and we broke up theirs, essentially. They only have 3 cards, and they can draw cards with Bonder's Ornament. That's fine. Let's get back these ephemerates. We can start drawing cards or essentially doing whatever we want. It's understandable also that I'm behind on time because I'm like double ephemerate looping every turn. So let's attack. I think I want to just draw some cards. Another Soul of Migration and a Late to Dinner. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, I'll only have 5 mana left over, right? 3, 4, 9 mana. So I'll only have double counter still up. Definitely no reason to go for that. I think I'll just go for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Man, I'm not going to have lethal here. But they're going to draw a lot of cards. Let's just ephemerate this right now. I maybe should have ephemerated Soul twice instead of blinking the Molly-D. This game might not be over because I don't know if I'm supposed to fight over Moment's Peace, which they could certainly have. Ghostly Flicker, those two things. They're gonna mire back like whatever. They're gonna draw a Mole Drifter and then I can just counter that. That's fine. Oh, they're gonna get Stonehorn Dignitary. Maybe should have just countered the Ghostly Flicker. They still need triple counter backup. And it makes them draw the Stonehorn. Yep, that's fine. Maybe should have left up Ephemerate to get counters back to have even more ways to fight. Counter. They let it resolve. Demonic Wall. Counter. And we know they have Prohibit, but we have Prohibit for that. Another Mnemonic Wall. God damn. Okay. They get back Pulse. And then they can Pulse right now. And I can counter it. Oh, then they have Prohibit as well. Okay. Damn. I guess I can force them to tap out, though. So if they go for Pulse and then cast it right now, I can just prohibit their Pulse. Then they have to prohibit back. Sure, they resolve it, but then I get to get back all my counters. Yes, we do. We have 2 Ephemerates floating. Oh, they could get back Cannonade. Shoot. I think I made a misplay by ephemerating during my main phase. I should have just waited to do that mid-counter battle. Yeah, if they get Cannonade, it's pretty bad here. I guess then we could still wait to dinner Archaeomancer and get back Ephemerates. Probably should have waited to Ephem, but I'm also trying to play fast. Can't like take the perfect line every time. They're getting back Ghostly Flicker. Okay. Well, now they don't even gain life. Oh, they have Cannonade in hand? And we know they have Prohibit as well. I think I'm just going to counter this and tap them out. They're going to Prohibit back. We know they have Ghostly Flicker in hand, but I can late to dinner back my Archaeomancer, and then I should be able to stabilize here, I think. Another FM. Wait to dinner Archaeomancer. Get back Ephemerate. Ephemerate this. Get back Counterspell. I guess I want to... They have a ghostly flicker in hand, right? So I want to last breath this right now. Seems good to me. We know they have ghostly flicker and a blank in hand that we don't know about. They have Pulse Maratha in the yard still. All right. Oh, I could have just journeyed. Damn. I should have journeyed, gotten back counterspell. I just didn't see this in my hand. Okay, they're drawing. They cast Muldrifter. I could have had an extra counterspell up here if I just journeyed. All right, I'm just going to crack food in F6. Actually, no, they don't know my hand. Ghostly Flicker. Draw the Mnemonic Wall. Damn. Fucked up. It's probably going to cost me. Still could be okay. They can Mnemonic Wall. They just have so much more mana than me. Damn. Okay. They get back Cannonade and break up my loop now. Or they get back Ghostly Flicker. Definitely punted this game. It's really tough to navigate though. Don't need to gain life. So now they're gonna Ghostly Flicker, get back Cannonade. Oh, they just have a Braid. God damn it. Okay. So their card in hand is Ghostly Flicker. They have 3 mana up exactly. We need to draw something good. Mully D. Dust to Dust. Dust to Dust actually does it, right? Because I can Dust to Dust both of these Bonders. I can also just late to dinner my Alchemans. I actually need to think here. Because if I go Journey, they just go Ghostly Flicker in response. If I go late to dinner Archaeomancer, what about just Dust to Dust both of these? Then they flicker, they get back like Pulse. See, if I go late to dinner, that's 4 mana. I only have 3 mana left over. I like the Dust to Dust line. It also stops them from drawing with those Bonders. And then I can just play Journey. Yep. And they get back Ghostly Flicker. Yep. So their hand is going to be Ghostly Flicker. Could crack the food to gain life, but I do want to just try to catch up on time a little bit here. Mully D. 4 cards in hand, 17 cards in library. They're at 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 1 blocker. But I can late to dinner, Archaeomancer, do stuff. Because I probably don't have lethal here. What a game, what a game. I should have been able to win this, I think. Still might be able to. I don't think I should even crack food. We know they have Ghostly Flicker in hand. Maybe I should. They concede the game? Whoa. Why'd they concede? They thought they were dead? They didn't want to use time? I thought they had this. Maybe they don't have Rolling Thunder in their deck? No Rolling Thunder, probably. They have probably no way, because one of their mnemonic walls was exiled, or both two were exiled, and one was under Journey. So they had no way. They could draw their entire deck probably, but no Rolling Thunder. Yeah, I mean, I guess we probably could have. We probably were gonna win that. Okay. So obviously we want Dispel. Now to determine what number of like artifact removal we want in the deck. They had 3 walls. I guess we exiled 2 of the walls before. Dawnbreaker Cleric's actually really good at exiling cards out of their graveyard. I know Journey can be good like at journeying their wall, but that situation doesn't always come up. I don't even hate a couple of Hydras. Like they're gonna have probably 4 Pyros. We could just leave in 2 Death to Dust. I could just do this. I don't hate it. Like they're gonna have to commit multiple artifacts to the board. Could do 1 Dust to Dust, 1 Revoke. Like it can be annoying if they just play 1 Bonders and that's it. They probably are gonna have 4 Pyros, maybe some Cannonades. I like the Hydras, probably 2. I'm down to try this. Minimally sideboard. Could take out a cantrip, have extra action like a Journey or other stuff, but all right, maybe 1 Revoke, 1 Dust to Dust, because I can get back Revoke if they're not committing 2 artifacts to the board. And if they have like a random like Rhystic Circle or something, I don't even know. All right, this is a mulligan. All right, snap keep, put back, hydro. Getting some glare here. Try to fix it in a second. F6 and then F6 their turn. Pass. Oh, if they play another Prism or an Impulse, gonna counter it. Soul of Migration. Kind of want to just draw 2 here. I'm going to. There's Revoke. Okay. Save that for Bonders, probably. I thought that was going to be Bonders for sure. I have to catch up or be able to win on time. I'm not going to revoke this, but I will revoke Bonders, like I was saying. Just going to go cycle this right now. Island. Preordain. I kind of like top. Because now if they play a Bonders or something, I just get to go Death to Dust 2 things. Impulse. There's tower, okay. If they counter this, they counter this. I'd rather Archaeomancer resolve, okay. I'm gonna use this. I know they could have Cannonade, but I need to like put pressure on them, I think. Cast down, okay. Don't care about that. Still have 4 power. No Tron, please. Okay, Thriving Isle. They have 4 cards in hand, yeah. Another soul. Well, they have a Teachings in the yard. I think I'll try to exile that now before they can flash it back. It is the Teachings. I don't know how. Oh, they discarded it to Compulsive. Alternatively, I can go Archaeomancer Cantrip. I think I like exiling that Teachings. Nice. Exile Teachings. F6. F6 their turn. They're going to Teachings from hand. Sure. Get Cannonade. Red Blast. Okay. Well, they could have countered this. Cast Demonic Wall. Get back Teachings. So they have Red Blast up. Guess I'm gonna go bottom, top. Should I draw one more cantrip? Guess so. Kind of loose. Of course, we can't draw Counterspell and have the island. Just a little bit too far in the deck to cast it. Can't really do anything this turn. So I'd rather draw Molly D than Counterspell next turn. Not really sure about that. Okay. So again, we know about Teachings and Red Blast in their hand. I mean, this doesn't really do that much right now. I guess it kind of does. It's kind of hard for them to like flashback Teachings or something. Probably should have drawn Island as well. I think I'm just going Evoke. If they go Red Blast, I could counter back. Could just let it resolve. They're letting it resolve. Okay, that's good for me, I think. Nice. Dispel is such a good draw. Okay. They also do have to win 2 more games. It's just Dispel. If they Red Blast, I would fight. They kind of need Tron to be able to flashback Teachings. I know they can, but I could counter. I guess they can Red Blast to counter that. Drawing a random card. It's a soul. We have them on the ropes for sure here. I think I'm just going to play Archaeomancer, make them Red Blast that, and then I have a better chance to win a fight with Counterspell. They have to Red Blast this. I just let that resolve. Try to win next turn. They can flashback teachings here. I guess I just counter it. Pulse. No, they're trying to teachings, yeah. Definitely certainly a tough game to navigate here. They have Cannonade. Okay. We can reload. Untap land. Nice. We've officially caught up on time here. So they have Ghostly Flicker. They do. They get back Ghostly Flicker just to draw a card. They're going to do it again. They're in rough shape here. Play Mole Drifter. Okay. Play Tapland. Okay, I'm going to exile both Prisms here, I think. Ephemerate. Oh, nice. Now I can exile cards from their yard when they go to Flicker. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's do this. And then if they go to Ghostly Flicker, get back Ghostly Flicker. I'm going to try to Ephemerate my Dawnbringer Cleric, most likely. Oh, there's Tron. Molly D. Okay. We know they have Ghostly Flicker in hand. They're at 3, though. Don't want to go for Ephemerate. I think I just need to hold it up. Another Ephemerate. So I can go for Evoke Soul plus Ephemerate that Soul, make a big board to try to win next turn, and then when they try to get this back, exile it. I think I just need to pass, though. They're at 3. I can go for Ephemerate, like one Ephemerate on a Soul Migration end of their next turn. I think I'm going to wait one turn. It's a tough situation as well. The fact that I have the Dawnbringer Cleric here makes me want to just wait. So they're going to draw 2, but then I get to exile Ghostly Flicker when they try to get that back. Okay. And they abrade that. This is why I waited. They need. Oh, they have another counter. Fuck. Got wrecked. Now I lose. So now I just try to get ahead on time. Weather the storm. Jeez. Because I think I've officially lost this game. But they have to win this game and another game. And I don't know if they have Rolling Thunder. I'm going to just drag it on as long as possible. I'm just going to try to essentially always keep the time pressure on them. Try for this. They're trying to play as fast as they can as well. I mean, they can Cannonade. But if they're having to Flicker Loop here, Again, that's going to take a lot of their time. Demonic Wall. So they can get back Cannonade, they can cast it. Then I can trade this soul for this Mole Drifter. I know they can keep going, but this is just making them take even longer to win. If they don't have Rolling Thunder to win quickly. Like, we had to loop a lot in game one, and so them having to loop here is kind of brutal for them. Ally not making it easy on me. See, I'm more of the mindset always keep the clock on the opponent rather than trying to mess with their timing with their flicker combos. Just let them do it. Always keep the clock on them. Don't use any of your own time. Just make their time continue to run down. And kill my thing, sure. But they're on end step. Interesting. Again, I'm using basically 0 of my own time. They need to win one more game. Sounds like I'm calling you. Pulse. Okay, they're going to be able to kill us pretty quickly here, but it's probably going to take them another minute or so. And then they're going to have like a lot of time pressure on them for the last game. Ooh, that could buy us more time as well. They have Ghostly Flicker, sure. Not really expecting this to resolve. I can attack for 4 a turn. 17 cards in library for them. That would have been good earlier. Wow, they're gonna flicker again. My last flicker of hope. Pulse, get back cave, sure. Time is real. They can present lethal this turn. I feel like they should have just jammed attacked, untapped, instead of using like 30 seconds. Like they have lethal here, but this is taking kind of a long time. Like that took them like 30, 40 seconds there. Okay. Emotional haircut, thanks. Hopefully we can beat them. Yeah, time is part of the game. Oh, that's what I wanted to say earlier. That's what I wanted to say earlier. I forget who it was. I think somebody was kind of like giving me some crap because I was like F6ing or not conceding to like an infinite life combo. And it's like imagine a chess player losing on time and then being like, "No, it's okay. You should win." I mean, yeah, you deserve the win. It's like, no, if you run out of time, you lose. Why would I not play around time? That's part of the game, especially in these long matchups. Okay. Yeah, but the creature removal is not exactly like that great anyway. I could bring in Hydroblast to try to like win with like Soul of Migration and then counter their red spells. I don't think I want to side in Journey. I mean, I could have like at least one Journey over the Revoke. I don't hate that. Could have a second Journey. Let's try this. I might not be talking as much. I'm going to try to keep the clock on them and just try to play as fast as possible. Just two unkeepable hands here. They're obviously going to try to play as quickly as possible as well. I'll counter a Prism here for sure. This is coming down to it. Wow, these are all very good. I don't know if I need the whatever that last thing was. Not going to fetch because I want to draw the counter. No Natron, that's good. Impulse. I think I'm going to slam Archaeomancer here. There's Tron. Fangren Marauder? Okay. Jeez. Wasn't expecting that. We have a Journey. They have 4 cards in hand. They don't have counterspell mana. I think I'll take one more hit off this. They're putting counters. Oh, they're teachings for like a red blast. I do have this renewal in play for crop rotation. Interesting. I wanted to just cast it. I'm not sure. Another Fangren? Okay, I think I'm going to block here. Yes. Last breath. This is going to be tight. I think I'm going to draw some more cards. Hydroblast. Soul of Migration, though. Soul of Migration, though. Late to dinner. Nice. Kind of doing it here. Angelic Renewal. Should have played the tap land there. Buying on time. Just gonna do stuff next turn. I can chump one more time here. Okay. Flashback of teachings. Just counter. What'd they get on the first one? They got crop rotation. Interesting. I think I'm gonna go block here. Choose to not use renewal. Crop rotation. Bonders. Okay. Probably go late to dinner to start. Another Moe D. I can just evoke that. Draw a bunch of cards. I can evoke Soul of Migration, actually make some blocks here. I don't have anything up though. It's probably the line. I don't know if that Bonders will bury us when they have 2 minutes 40 seconds. Teachings for Cannonade? Fuck. I don't have Hydro up. Damn it. I have to chump to survive here. Fuck. Should have just boarded in the journeys. Should have fucking boarded in the journeys. At 2. There's Ephemerate. Wait, do I need to Ephemerate right now? I think I need to go block Last Breath to survive, right? I think I'm dead. Most likely. Journey, chump, then try to top deck. We don't. This sucks. Such a bad way to go. Opponent played well. God damn it, Pumpkin Queen. Usually you can beat some Marauders. Damn, I wasn't able to though. Minute 30 on the clock. Should have boarded in all the journeys. Tough day, tough day. Brutal. I'll obviously play the last round, but damn. All right. Round 6, we're against Grantfly. We'll keep this clunky hand. It's totally fine hand. Just gonna F6 here. Swamp. Mono black sack. Very interesting. So if they make a token on turn 3, I can journey that. I feel like this should be a good matchup. We just like crush mid-range decks, I feel like. We're in the 2-3 bracket, so not surprised to see some Ecstatic Awakeners. They Village Rites it. They play another Awakener. I could just journey this to stop them from like drawing a card, but I'd rather just play Renewal, play tap land, make them spend their entire turn. They probably can't even transform this yet anyway. And then I'll just maybe just even evoke this next turn, maybe just play another Renewal plus Journey next turn. We'll see what they do here. Carry on Feeder. Sure. And then Get Back Awakener. Okay, opponent kind of doing their thing. I could just Journey the Feeder. Dust to Dust. Nice. I like waiting on this till next turn when I can have Ephemerate up, just to like really get them. I think getting Feeder out of here is good, so I'll do that. They can like hit me for 4. That'd be fine. I get to make a huge board next turn. They just sack the Feeder. I'm not sure if that's... I guess they'd have no way to remove Journey at all. Yeah, we're playing against Mono Black Sack with Awakener, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. We did draw Dust to Dust. We don't really have any sideboard. They make a 4/4 Rakdos Carnarium. It's probably just a bounce land just for value, is my guess. All right, let's hope this is enough. Another Renewal in play and an Ephemerate in hand. No. Pass. They can't really play any Edicts. Sure, we don't really have cards in hand, but we can draw Moed, draw cantrips. Just dead card in hand here. Definitely not in the winner's bracket here in 2-3. Oh, they have Crawl from the Cellar to get that back. Sure. Bump in the Night. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Another Bump in the Night? Okay, not like this. No attack. Guess they could have Cast Down or something. Do I just go for this now? Guess I have to race, right? Okay, that worked. They have bumps. Can gain 1. Prohibit and Muldrifter. Really want Prohibit, and I want Muldrifter. 2 great draws here. Then I'll just attack for 6. If they attack with Awakener, I can chump with Soul, trigger the Renewal. It's looking good here. Sure, they can start flashbacking the bumps, but I can counter one of those. Wow, Village Rites their thing. I think I let this resolve. I feel like most of their cards don't matter. I just need to counter their burn spells. So I don't want to like counter Village Rites and then them like flashback, bump, and bump again, kill you. This costs 6 to flashback. Beetle. Beetle doesn't do anything. Scorpion can deal us 2. I think I prohibit the Scorpion. And then I'll go Evoke Muldrifter, draw 4. Try to draw another counterspell. Village Rights the Beetle. Sure. Opponent going off. They've drawn 3 or 4 Village Rights. 3. But a lot of them, they haven't gotten like that great value. They've spent like 2 cards to draw 2. We're in for a... Pumpkin Queen, you said we're in for a bumpy ride this match, but you should have said we're in for a bumpy ride this night. Or tonight or something. Alright. Dusted us out. I guess I want these. I think Curse of Chains seems really bad. They just sack whatever I put it on. Maybe just play 1 Stonehorn Dignitary. It's not like it's that good. Could see it being decent. What's my worst card? I could go down 1 Ephemerate. Doesn't really make sense siding in the Stonehorns. Definitely want both late to dinners. I want to make food and crack it against them. Want all the journeys. Even though they can sack, it still can be good. Could just side out 1 Ponder. Could side out 1 Soul of Migration. This card seems like where we want to be, though. The cuts are between like Ephemerate, Stonehorn Dignitary, Ponder, I guess Archaeomancer. Like, do I really need to loop against them? Just kind of ponder. Not really sure there. Jennifer Lopez, what's up? All right, sure. They lead on tap land. That's interesting. If they just play creature, I'm probably just going to journey it. Then I can ponder on turn 3. Perilous Mirror. All right, let's just journey that so they can't just like Village Rights it or something. I mean, I guess I could just leave up Counterspell. Rather just journey right now. Counterspell I think will be better later than journey. And then next turn I'll have to go for Ponder to look for untap land. Scorpion plus Nested Shambler. So this makes 1/1s where X is its power. I usually leave Preordain, but I really want to hit land. Okay, nice. Now that they have 2 creatures, I think I'm just going to draw Island, leave up counter. If they play a Village Rights, I'll just counter it. I could have just played Renewal and kind of like focused on my own game plan, but I like this. Take a hit. They played Swamp. They have 4 cards in hand. Just counter this. Not sure if I'm supposed to. Just want to like use my resources kind of though. They crawl. Okay. So we know the top card is Late to Dinner, which is solid. I think I just journey this right now. Plus Preordain. Crawl is pretty cool in that deck, for sure. I don't think I need Ash Barrens. Rather have more like action. Beetle, Perilous Mirror, sure. All right, I'm just gonna go double Renewal this turn. And then next turn I can just evoke this. Be pretty well set up, I think. Choking Sands, one of my lands. Okay. Well, wish I had another land now. Now do I just get the Beetle? I think that's best. So I just need to draw an untapped land at some point. I guess they could have another land destruction spell. Yeah, Crawl seems good. Bump in the Night does not, I agree. Land. Okay, that's a land. Again, village rights, I'll snap dispel that. Not going to get greedy and ponder. Just going to make a huge board. Oh, this gets bigger. Whenever a player sacrifices a creature, I have to sacrifice this. That's fine, though. I guess I shouldn't always yield to it. But I can always yield to this. And then yes. And then no. Oh, it's yield. Then no. F6. All right. They have one card in hand. I feel like it's probably just land. Doesn't seem like they have much going on. Scorpion, sure. Are they going to want to trade off their creatures here? I don't think so. Yeah. Counterspell, Preordain, Prohibit. These are fantastic draws. I mean, I can kind of just stop them from doing anything here. I think I'll just draw the Counterspell, draw the Preordain next turn. Makes the Preordain better if I draw it next turn. Alright, let's just pass. We're pretty safe at this point. Also, if they let me, I can maybe somehow let my Soul of Migration die and then wait to enter it so I can gain life. Archaeomancer. Seems like exactly what we want. Might be a little clunky, actually, because I won't be able to leave up counter. I mean, what can they really punish us with here? I feel like they can't, like, kill. I can just tap out for Archaeomancer this turn and then just be, like, much better off. I think I can just bottom this, top Archaeomancer, jam. Might be unnecessary, but I think this sets us up nicely to win. Then I just get back Preordain. Okay. Don't think I need to start attacking yet. Just leave my creatures back to block. This might have just been greedy because maybe they like draw multiple village rights here and then just like kind of go off. But even then, like it's unlikely we're gonna straight up lose. I guess they could get a lot of resources, but cycle. Unfortunately, not the result in the challenge we were hoping for today, but maybe 3-3 we can still get lucky and somehow top 16. Probably not. Probably just going to be a top 32 if we can 3-3 this. Losing to Tron there was brutal. They played well. I could have played a little bit better. It was a good match. Another Archaeomancer. Bottom, top. Alright. Now I can just start like attacking because I have this ephemerate. Nice chat opening Ragavans. Money. I never open chests. I don't gamble like that. I just sell the chests. Just take my value. Definitely don't want that to resolve. Oh, this is a sorcery, and then they flashback. Then they're gonna have it. It's gonna resolve. Okay. This is a problem. Okay. They can start sacking a bunch of stuff. I can make a huge flying army here, though. Flicker this. I heard it's better EV to sell to open the chests, but the problem is the downside is you have to like actually work on like selling everything for good value and dealing with it. And I'd usually rather just lose a little EV and not deal with it. Okay. Start getting back counters. MOED. Definitely want to get a counter spell here. I still feel like I'm pretty safe. Don't want to attack with too much. We'll wait one more turn. Grant Fly. What you got? Shambling Ghast. I think I can just let this resolve. Don't think that matters. I'm fine if they want to like, yeah, attack and kill our Soul of Migration. Looks like they don't. Almost just lost my Ephemerate there. I guess I could have Archaeomancered it back, but I'm tight on mana here. Cast down? Oh, Echoing Decay that. Dispel. Alright, nice. 3-3. 10 matches remaining. We'll see where we end up in the standings. Actually, we were in 22nd before that, and we have a chance to move up. Look at how many 3-2s there are. We could get like 16th because there was... All these people should have better tiebreakers than us. We have to move up 6 places. But, oh no, all these 3-2s are likely to be ahead of us. It's possible to top 16. Yeah, Evoke is definitely the mid-range killer. It just feels so good whenever you're playing against random mid-range stuff. And then, of course, like, the Elves and Walls matchup is unwinnable. And then Affinity and Fae feels good. It's just close. Can't believe we lost to Affinity twice. Jesus. Hamuda 5-1, just registering Affinity over and over like a champ. Biko 5-1. So that makes our tiebreakers better. Because we played against Biko. We played against Lolo Polo. Heisen in the challenge. All right, we'll be back for standings here. Just check the standings. Top 16. Blue White Evoke. Nice. GG's, easy. Knew I had top 16 the whole time. Like I was saying, we definitely had good tiebreakers, like I said. I knew we were going to be top 16. Let's go, Pog. Whatever Zoomers say. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Prizes are 10 chests for me rather than 5. That's pretty good. I mean, what? A chest is worth like 250? So we get like 30 tickets of value where we would have gotten like 15. That's pretty good. Make 30 ticks on the day. I like it. Top 16. But this is also the perfect time to talk about payouts in Magic. They're so bad. Just pay out to a certain number of wins. Like this prizes should say, okay, at 3 wins, you get, 300 play points back. At 4 wins, you get this. And then at 5 wins, you get this, plus split to top 8. I think that would just be so much better. Okay, so we also know Hamuda's most likely on Affinity. Biko we know is on Affinity because we played them. A no list is also on Affinity. So we know that it's, unless Hamuda switched off Affinity, which I don't see why they would, we know it's at least 3 Affinity top 8. Luffy usually plays Affinity as well. So that's probably 4. And then I wouldn't be surprised if Rob, Condescend, Phil, or Methodical are also playing Affinity. Oh, Methodical is not playing Affinity. Yeah, it's at least 5 Affinity, probably 6 or more, right? So, yeah, definitely need some bans. But that sucks. I mean, for all these people who got 3-3 and then we get an extra 5 chests for no reason. It looks like the gorillas sent us a message. I'll look at that in a second, just depending on what that is. But they were 3-3, we were 3-3. We just played against a lot of people in the top 8. So our opponent match win percentage must have been very good compared to all the other 3-3s. So that's why we were able to get the top 16. So top 16, Blue White Evoke. No, I still feel like I didn't do that well on the day. Um, I wish I could have at least gotten 4-2. 4-2, wow, 3 4-2s made top 8. So, I mean, I felt like I did bad. Maybe I didn't do as bad as I thought. I guess it just felt bad losing to those affinity decks twice when I have like infinite hate. But I mean, the deck is just busted. It is just too good. Um, so good luck to Hamuda in the top 8, who was just in chat. Good luck to everyone else in the top 8. That'll wrap up this YouTube video. Please follow my YouTube channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Come hang out live on Twitch, twitch.tv/snapboltgames. And that'll do it for this vid. Peace.